Boats Cruise. Welcome to Omina Boats As you can see, we are on our trip going to have our experience
on the sea.
On the sea. Mr. Prince, can you just tell us more about Mr. Prince? Who is Mr. Prince and how do you operate?
Yes. Okay. Once again, I'm Prince Atta. That's my name, and locally I'm called Papankatia, and I live in Elmina here. Basically, I did the operation, the boat cruising operation in Elmina. So when you come around, you don't look for anybody, you look for me. Because we are the experts. And we know how the whole thing works. That we can give you a safe and more fun on the sea. So just look for us and I will give you fun on the sea.
So how did you get the idea of establishing something like this?
Oh, okay. In the course of starting this particular business, you know, Elmina is also known as a tourism destination apart from the fishing. And so people comes around and they actually try to show some interest because after touring the castle, there's no other thing to do here. Okay, so but then they will be coming around at the fish market, closer to the fishermen, asking them questions. But since I stay around Elmina, and frequently I see people getting closer to the fishermen, I see them closer to the fish market. I said, no, there's a need for something. Sometimes I see the tourists trying to borrow some fishermen's canoe and be on the sea with no life jacket and no other safety precautions. So I thought of it now, why don't we have something like that? That we are going to have a boat, the people who comes on board, put on the life jacket, then we tell them something about the fish industry in Elmina, how the fishermen operate, how number of days they spend on the water, where do they manufacture the local boats, and how they use the flags. So I sat down and put them together. I said, no, there's a need for this.
So how long have you been operating this business?
Okay, for this business, from 2016 up to now, we have been in operation. But previously we were known as Atlantic. And later on, we changed the name to Elmina Boats Cruise.
So that means you've been operating since 2016.
2016, yes.
And then you just made a change of what do you call it? Is it an ownership or what?
Yes, it's a change of the name.
So you just changed the name.
Exactly.
You were the CEO, maybe you were the owner of the Atlantic thing that you're talking about.
Exactly.
Okay. So how many boats do you have so far for this?
Okay. Well, currently we have 2 boats, but this particular one is for the cruising. Then we have the second one is for fishing. Yeah. We go on high sea for fishing tour, where you are going to experience how the fishermen operate, how the fishermen cast their net traditionally and stuff. Yeah. So that one is a partnership. It's not completely owned. It's a part owned. But this is a completely owned by my business.
So have you registered this company as an official thing that you've been operating?
Yes, we are officially registered. Okay. We have registered and we are operating. We have office in the castle as well.
This is my first time on the sea. On the sea. This is really my first time, you know, because you can even attest that I'm really shaking because
we have not yet entered the sea.
I've never experienced this.
We are just around the harbor.
So yes, I can see, you know,
we are building a harbor,
and then they are also building some fishing harbor here. So how many workers and how many employees do you have so far?
For now we have 2. We have myself. We have 2 people on board, and then we have the receptionist. Okay. Somebody that receive visitors, and the customer receive the calls. For now we are only 3.
Okay.
Yes.
As you can see, we should just consider the fact that we are using a machine. So sometimes you might hear a voice or maybe a bigger sound. It's the outboard motor that we are using. So just consider as it's not that we have a bad sound, but you know it's part of the game. So as you can see, Mr. Prince, so if you are going on the sea and then something happens, what do you do?
Okay, so you know we are this is our area. And so we have tried to cover every possible thing that makes everything safe. So first of all, before we go to sea, we need to check the sea. Okay, the wavelength, the weather, and the direction of the wind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first thing that we do. So if it is rough, we don't bring anybody on board.
Okay.
If it is rough, if the weather is bad, nobody comes on the sea.
Yeah.
And so that's the one. The next thing that we do is that we give you life jackets.
Yeah.
We put you on this life jacket. This life jacket can save you and can make our work easy.
Okay.
Then aside the life jacket, we ensure that our boat is safe to move. If we see the condition of the boat and it's not safe, then we don't move. As simple as that.
But some of us that we are not what you call it, swimmers, and there's long experience using the life jacket. What if something happens? What are we going to do? Is there any remedy?
Okay, when something happens, but before that, we just give you some safety precautions. You know how we can go about yourself with the life jacket in the water. So we just explain that one to you, so that you know how to go about it. But then we don't. That will be the last thing to happen. We don't allow it to happen at all.
But so far so good. Have you been making a lot of money in this business that you are doing?
Okay, so far so good. Beginning was bad. Now it's okay.
So that means now you are growing.
Now people have understand and people now believe in us because we have proved over time. We have proved to people that we can be the best people to give them that safe and fun on the sea. So now they trust in us and they come to us.
So when you are with your customers, or maybe when you are in the boat, what do you really discuss with them?
Okay, so basically we have a fishing community around. So I explain to them how the fish operates, how the number of days they spend on the water and number of hours they actually spend in going to the sea and when did they come back. Then I also try to explain to them where they manufacture the boat, where people celebrate the annual festival, where they're able to use the flag to travel. Okay, the magic behind the traffic and the flag is what I explain.
You can attest that I'm afraid. So maybe if you can tell your rider to come, you know, it's okay by me, you know.
Okay, so now the engine is off.
Yes.
So what we do basically is that when we come to the top of the sea, we put off the engine.
Yeah.
For you to enjoy the breeze and then enjoy the ups and downs, the nature. You want you to experience the nature by yourself. So that's why we put off the engine.
So
and then you take some pictures and play some music for yourself. And possibly if you have champagne, you just pump it out. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe if I want to do, if I want to do my honeymoon, yeah, I can just come in.
Exactly. And we receive a lot of honeymoon.
So the boat that we are standing in now, maybe should I say we are sitting in now, how many people can go into this boat, or maybe can the boat take?
Yes, the boat can actually take a maximum of 10 people, but then because of spacing and the fund that we have decided to take 6 people maximum. Yes, including excluding 2 crew like me, myself, and my assistant.
Okay.
So that's how.
So now that I don't know, your outboard motor, does it use petrol or diesel?
We use premix.
Yeah. So now that fuel has been increasing and stuff, how do you get to operate your business without getting lost or maybe having any effect on your fuel price and other stuff?
Yes, currently it's very hard because of the cost of the fuel. It's now hard in our finances. But now we are not even getting the premix at all. So we have to go and buy the one for the car.
Yeah.
Then we mix it with some oil, which is expensive. And we cannot also automatically increase our price for the visitors. We want everybody to come around, so we are trying to make it because of the fuel and stuff. And even the spare parts of the machine is now very expensive. Okay, very expensive. So, but then we are trying to manage. We know that definitely will recover and everything will be fine.
So have you experienced a boat sinking before when you started this thing?
Okay, a boat sinking, not my boat, because I don't allow my boat to sink. And on the sea, we know the areas that are safe and where it's not safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't allow that thing to happen. Okay, we don't allow. But then, fishermen, those who have been using their old boats, they are not taking care of it. Sometimes you can get sick, but
So how well have you been maintaining your boats? Maybe going into the maintenance of
for us, almost every month. Even yesterday, we were working on it. Every month, we bring it up. We clean the under, we check everything before we bring it back. We are dealing with human beings, not fish.
Yeah.
So we that one we seriously check. And we need those kind of things. But most of the safety it can easily be controlled. Okay. Most of the things can easily be controlled.
So can I jump into the water right now?
You know, people book for swimming.
Just here?
Yes, we bring people on the sea to swim.
No, I don't think we
Okay.
are.
You know the people come, the white people. You know,
Yeah.
they like swimming here. So when you come, we stop, we anchor the boat, we'll be in the water, and then we swim together. Watch over you so that you swim safely.
But what if there is shark in the water? What happens?
For us, sharks are very far away from here because of fishing activities that they do it here. It has ended up pushing them back. Okay, so sharks are not here, dolphins are not here. They are very, very, very far. If you want to see them, you need to go very deep.
So, like, maybe considering the distance of you using this boat, how well or maybe how many meters or how many kilometers can this boat go so far?
For us, we don't just travel far away because of the nature of our boat. We don't go far. We are just around Elmina. We only operate in Elmina here.
Yeah, but I'm talking about getting to know the number of miles that the boat can go.
Okay, for us, we can travel as we do a nautical mile, so we can go as nautical mile. So we can go. You can even travel to the next town. Like you can even go to Tekrade with this.
This boat?
Yes, this boat. You can go to Tekrade. We can go to Cape Coast. You can go to. I mean, the canoes that actually travel, they are not even. Our own is even far better.
So I see some steers and then what do you call it? This thing. I don't know.
Yes.
If it's a steer, and what's the use of this?
Okay, so
can you capture this thing for me? What's the use of all this?
Okay, this is a steer. This is what we use to control the machine.
Yeah.
And this is, we call it throttle.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one is for increasing your speed and reversing and also at neutral. Okay, so yeah, so that is how it works.
So,
but currently we are not using it because the kind of engineers that we have them here, they normally use the 40.
Okay.
But mostly these are our advanced ones. Okay. The advanced ones are basically they basically use the 1800 and then the engineers are not here. So if you try to go with that one and we get faults, we don't have any engineers to solve that point. Maybe we get our own personal engineer.
Okay, so far so good. Do you have people that have been repairing your boat or maybe maintaining the boat for you?
Yes,
like dedicated people?
Yes, we have experts. We have people there. People who are basically working with me. They know that every month I'll be bringing my boat up. So I call them and then we meet together. Some are working on the glass, some are working on the paint, some are working on the engine, some are working under the boat. So that's regular maintenance that we do.
Okay. Look, this is how the boat is. Yes. This is how the boat. So how do you turn? Like if you want to turn, how do you turn?
So now we operate from behind. For now, this particular one we operate from behind. Okay, so when we are going, we just for this particular machine, the reverse, the stop, and everything is at the back. But if we are using the advanced one, everything is on the dashboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do everything at the back.
So in case of any emergency, maybe somebody is being ill or anything, do you have any first aid in the boat that you can?
Yes, we do that. We do have. Okay, and then when we see that we are feeling uncomfortable, we will not take you there. We will not take you to the sea. Before as we are going, I will let you know that if you feel uncomfortable, let us know, then we will send you back. We will not wait for you to get ill or something like that before we send you back. So if I feel uncomfortable, just let us know, then we send you back. And in case we have a serious problem with our machine, we just make a call. Our engineer will come in with another boat. Then it will tow us back, or he will come and repair the machine. Then we go back.
Okay, but do you have any social media platform? Maybe if somebody is in need of you, the person can get you.
Okay, so we are actually known as Elmina Boat Cruise on the Instagram, Facebook, Google. You can go to Twitter, we are there. We can go to TikTok, we are also there. Okay, so when you are looking for us, just go to those platforms and just type Elmina Boat Cruise. That's all.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because maybe the kind of work that you are doing will attract a lot of ladies, you know.
Yes.
So you being a young chap and
Sure.
At least there are a lot of ladies might be following you.
Yes, but then you have to be responsible. If you try to add all those kind of things to the job, it will collapse the business. So you must be responsible.
Okay, so
You don't need to go around and then having a lot of partners. It's not good. So I believe in one.
So if somebody wants to come in to partner you to do a business with you, would you be okay with whatever the person will say, or maybe would you accept the person's offer just to be a partner with you?
Yes, I always even advertise to people that they should come and invest in this. Okay, we want to make it big. We want a situation where we can even leave you on the sea. You have your lunch here. When you come to other places, you can actually relax, and then possibly we can travel from Elmina to Cape Coast, or as well as to Tekwari, just to see the coastal line of our country.
So how do you charge the people? Like, how do you charge? Do you charge them per the range, or maybe per the distance that the boat have gone?
We charge per person, and also with time. We've dealt with time because the engine will deal with hours.
Yeah.
So we deal with time. And the engine has its own hours that it has to spend. So we'll charge you according to time. Not this time.
Then that means you're a millionaire.
We are hoping.
No, you are making a lot of money.
Oh, not really. But then, it's a small business, so definitely we will grow.
Clef Joe too, we are also doing something just to help the people in Africa, just to bridge in the gap between, people have been saying negative stuff about Africa, things that are not really necessary, that they don't even know, they don't have proof of it, but they keep saying so many things. So maybe what would you tell people? What would you tell people outside Africa that Africa is not like that?
Yes, people think we are not competent and we are not capable, but I want to tell you that we are capable and competent. Myself, not only this job, sometimes companies hire me to pilot their boat for them. Okay, they hire me. There's a company called Belsey, they sometimes hire me. So we are capable. I see that the capabilities are there. We can do a lot of stuff. So don't underrate any African person.
Okay, so Mr. Florence, I don't want to intimidate you. Maybe I think you have other things to do. So maybe if you can put your number out there, if somebody wants to contact you, the person can contact you, or anything of that means of communicating to you.
For sure. As I said, you can use all the social media platforms to get in touch with me. Then also, personally, my number is 05489682205. Just call me anytime. Send me a message anytime, and I'll respond to it.
Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm still with the CEO of Elmina Boat Cruise. We are cruising. Today being my first time on sea.
Yes.
Today being my first time on sea. As you can see, Clevio, I'm enjoying myself. It's not that easy. Being on sea, chilling, and cruising and everything. Today's my first time. We are putting what do you call it? Elmina Boat Cruise on our show today. We are with the CEO, Mr. Prince. At least we just wanted to patronize him and then watch our videos too. Thank you.